Hey guys, Zach Egan here. Today I wanted to go over another final expense insurance product. So this is called the TransAmerica Immediate Solutions LP 121. This is by TransAmerica. This this policy can only be written on a paper application. So what I do is I print a bunch of these out. You can also call TransAmerica if you have an active writing number, and they can send you, I think, up to 25 of them at a time. And then keep a couple of them in your trunk, because when people get declined and you figure out why, sometimes they can fall perfectly into a preferred rating or a standard rating with TransAmerica and get just as good of pricing as they would with America or Mutual of Omaha, even though they don't qualify for those products. So here are the different rate classes midway down this page. We have preferred non-tobacco, standard non-tobacco, preferred tobacco, standard tobacco, and graded. So how do we know what they qualify for? This underwriting decision is just based upon how they answer the questions. Obviously, they're going to still look into their prescription history and medical records to verify that these questions are true and accurate, but this is how you as an agent can know if they should be able to qualify for this product and what rate class they should get. So first of all, this product is available for people anywhere from 45 all the way up till 85 years old. It's a final expense or a whole life policy. There's optional riders, so it comes included with a terminal illness rider that has the option for a grandchildren's term rider and an accidental death rider as well that ends at age 80. You can only write the accidental death rider for people 45 to 70 years old, and then again it ends at age 80. The different bands of the pricing, so if they're 45 to 55, they can get up to $50,000 of coverage with this product. If they're 55 to 65, they can get 40. If they're 66 to 75, they can get 30. If they're 76 to 85, they can get $25,000 of coverage. So now on this page, this is how we figure out what they'll qualify for, whether it'll be a preferred, a standard, or a graded policy. So if they answer any of these questions in part C2 as yes, they do not qualify for coverage. If they answer any of these questions in part C3 as yes, they may qualify for the graded product. If they've answered no to both C2 and C3, you continue on to C4. And right here in this bullet points between C3 and C4, it states just what I stated. If all the questions thus far are answered no, continue on to C4. If one of part C3 is answered yes, the proposed insured is potentially eligible for graded death benefit product. If two or more questions in part C3 are answered yes, the proposed insured is not eligible for any coverage. So in part C4, this is where we start seeing the standard, and this is where I think that this product really serves a good chunk of the population that we meet with for final expense. And the reason why is it has a 2-year look back period. So within the last 2 years, has the client or the proposed insured been diagnosed or treated for all of these different things? So heart attack, stroke, seizures, used insulin. You'll answer yes or no to these questions, obviously. And then the bullet point right under it says if all, oh, sorry, here's one of the ones that it really works well with. Here's the one. It's C410. Has a proposed insured ever been diagnosed or been treated for or advised treatment for Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, COPD, chronic asthma, black lung, or other respiratory disease? So this is one where, like COPD, with a lot of companies will go guaranteed issue only, right? And so this one is pretty good because they'll answer yes to this question, but as you can see down here, I'll tell you about it. So If all the questions in Part C are answered no, the proposed insured is potentially eligible for preferred. So obviously, if they answer yes to one of these in C4, they can't get preferred, but they can get standard. If one question is answered yes, the proposed insured is potentially eligible for standard. So this is the only product that I'm aware of where somebody with COPD could get standard coverage instead of getting a graded or a ROP type of plan, or yeah, guaranteed issue plan. So that's kind of how we run through to see what they'll get approved for, and it's mostly based upon how they answer these questions. And then obviously they're going to look in their prescription history, their medical history, and their criminal history. But this is a good pivot if they get declined with America or Mutual of Omaha, and we know why they did, and we can answer all these questions, or most of them, as a no. They can still get standard pricing. The other good thing about TransAmerica and this product in particular, Immediate Solutions LP121, is there's no build chart associated with it. So if you get somebody who gets declined because of their height and weight, this is a good one to pivot to because they don't have a height and weight restriction. So that pretty much sums it up. If you have any other questions about the TransAmerica Immediate Solutions LP121, feel free to reach out to me and ask me directly. Until next time, guys, see you later.